Welcome back once again, all of my low-carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto meal recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make super easy keto cheeseburger pie. This is super easy and makes a great alternative for your traditional, plain, old, ordinary cheeseburger. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos, at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while we do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Lightly grease a 9-inch round pie pan and set it aside for a minute. Place 1 pound of lean ground beef into a large skillet over medium heat and chop the beef into small pieces. Add a 1/4 cup of chopped onions. I'm using red onions. You can use whatever onions you want. You can also use more or less depending on how many chopped onions you want in your beef. Stir the onions and the beef together to fully combine them. Sprinkle in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/2 teaspoon of dry parsley. Stir everything together again until everything is fully combined and the dry seasonings are evenly distributed throughout the mixture. You can always change or adjust any of these seasonings according to your personal taste. Cook the beef mixture for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the beef is no longer pink. Make sure while you're cooking it that you keep it stirred occasionally so it doesn't burn on one side. You want it browned all the way around. Also, as you're stirring it and it's cooking, make sure you keep chopping the beef into small pieces. You want to make sure that the ground beef is in small crumbles. While the beef is cooking, in a small bowl, combine 28 grams or around a 1/4 cup of coconut flour and 5 grams or around 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Whisk the coconut flour and the baking powder together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps. Add 3 large room temperature eggs. Whisk the eggs into the dry ingredients until all the dry ingredients are moist and the mixture is fully combined and smooth. Add 45 milliliters or around 3 tablespoons of olive oil or the oil of your choice, and 45 milliliters or around 3 tablespoons of the room temperature milk of your choice. Whisk everything together until everything is fully combined and you have a smooth, thin batter. Then set the batter aside for just a minute. Take your prepared pie pan and sprinkle a light layer of the shredded cheese of your choice over the bottom of the pie pan. I used probably around a 1/2 cup or so of the shredded cheese. You just want a light little layer of cheese. You don't want a thick layer. I used shredded Colby cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. Then set that aside once again for 1 second. Take your skillet with your beef mixture and drain off any excess fat from the meat in the skillet. Use a slotted spoon and spoon 1/2 of the meat mixture evenly over the cheese that's in your prepared pie pan. Make sure when you are spooning it over the cheese that you keep everything nice and even in a nice even layer. Sprinkle around 1 cup of the shredded cheese of your choice over the meat layer. Make sure the cheese is in an even layer over the meat and covering most of the meat. Spoon your remaining meat mixture over the cheese layer. Again, make sure the meat mixture is nice and even over your cheese layer. If you want to, you can top the beef with some torn baby spinach or some torn lettuce of your choice or any other type of toppings of your choice. Then sprinkle another 1 more cup of the shredded cheese of your choice evenly over the top. And again, make sure it stays nice and even and as smooth as you can. Crumble up 3 slices of cooked bacon and sprinkle the crumbled bacon evenly over the top. Take your bowl of your batter and drizzle it evenly over the top of your meat mixture. Make sure as you are pouring it that you fill in any holes that are in the mixture. You want to basically make sure there's just a nice thin even layer of the batter over the top of all the meat mixture. It should be covering the entire top. You should not be able to see the meat. Place it in your preheated oven. Bake at 400 degrees for 25 minutes or until the top of the pie is browned. Once your cheeseburger pie is done cooking, remove it from the oven, then allow it to cool in the pan for about 5 minutes just to let all the ingredients set in and to make sure it cools enough so you don't burn your fingers. After about 5 minutes or so, cut your desired slice of the pie and place it on the serving tray of your choice. If you want to, you can drizzle a little bit of keto ketchup or a keto sauce of your choice over the top of your cheeseburger slice. Alrighty, we have my cheeseburger pie sliced. I put a little bit of just ketchup over the top of it just because that's what I usually put on my cheeseburger. But you can put anything you want over the top of it. My Big Mac sauce would do really good as a good drizzle for that. I'll leave a link to that if you want to check that out. But other than that, this looks yummy, smells yummy, and we are going to taste it if it doesn't run away from my fork. Yummy, yummy. That is really, really, really good. I really like that, and it's so easy too. This is really good. Not just because it tastes good, but you can put anything you want in this. You know, any type of cheeseburger, burger filling that you like, you can put into this and then just drizzle the batter over the top. Boom, you got your cheeseburger pie, and you can make it all different styles, different tastes. It is very, very, very yummy. I really, really like this. This will definitely be a repeat recipe in my house. Yummy. You can eat this immediately. If you do have any leftovers, allow it to cool completely, then store it in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.